Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. Colliding here today, two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Mustangs will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Buffaloes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
The Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll try the right here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught downfield. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Mustangs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Incomplete, almost a 1st down interception here on the opening drive. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Scanning the field, it's Sanders. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown? Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Caught near the sideline. It's Bailey.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And they get the second half started with a running play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. To the air, it's Sanders. Here's the throw deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Buffs. Just ran away from the defense.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Smith. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Illegal offense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Caught in the backfield. It's Maryland. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a draw play. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Caught quickly and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And so Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ponies. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's caught. It's Hunter. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sanders. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finding space at the 20. No stopping, and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The sure hands. It's Bailey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throwing for his running back. Pulls it in. It's Smith. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his man. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.